Don't touch my head. Witness the feelings I wear. Don't touch my soul.
So, you know how there's like a chit chat get ready with me? Just think of this video as something like that, you know, like a chit chat unplanned with me. But then instead of doing my makeup, we do my hair. What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. And if you are if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me once again. So of course it's another day at home. You know, it's lockdown here in South Africa, and they actually extended the lockdown for like another 2 weeks. So I mean, there's not really much content that I can give you guys besides like sit down and conversational chit chat kind of videos. So today I decided that it's time for me to finally undo this hair because I'm looking so crusty and I obviously need to take care of my natural hair. So I decided, why don't I just do a video where I just chat with you guys, just have like a little chit chat situation while I unplait my hair, and then I will show you guys my natural hair wash day routine and the products that I use to maintain my natural hair. And my natural hair really is like low maintenance. I literally use like 2 products to maintain my hair. So yeah, just gonna have a chat about I actually don't know, like I just want to speak about what's been on my mind lately. So I guess just dealing with this pandemic. It's a pandemic! And also give you guys some motivation, some encouragement. I've just been thinking about things like chasing your dream, things like that. So I'm just gonna have like a random chat, and I'm hoping that it will be encouraging and it will be motivational for someone. I'm just gonna chat about what's on my mind. It's nothing I've planned, nothing I've written down. It's me chatting about, you know, what's on my mind while I undo my hair, and then I will show you guys my natural hair wash day routine and also answer some frequently asked questions about my natural hair. So let's go unplait. So I just want to talk about how I've been dealing with this pandemic. It's a pandemic. And also just what's been on my mind lately, which has been like chasing your goals and following your dreams and things like that. But I mean, if you're not here for the chat and you're just here to see my wash day routine and the hair stuff, then you can just skip through this talking part and then just get to the hair part. Okay, so first of all, the first thing that I want to talk about, oh, and I already undid the bottom, by the way, because that takes like the longest time, so that's why my hair looks a bit weird. But anyways, okay, so the first thing that I want to speak about is the pandemic that we are in, and just how like I've been dealing with it and things like that. So for me, the best approach has been to take every day as it comes. Like honestly, take it day by day and feel what you need to feel for that day. Like some days you'll wake up and you'll want to be like the productive girly that I was in my last vlog, and you want to do everything and you just, you know, you have energy, you're ready. And some days you'll wake up and you just don't even want to get out of bed, you know. Some days you'll wake up and you just want to cry the whole day. Some days you don't even want to wake up. And honestly, like, it's okay. Like, I've just realized that it's also okay to be okay. Like sometimes, what? I mean, of course it's okay to be okay, but sometimes it's okay not to be okay. Like I find that trying to stay positive the whole time is also can be difficult, you know. Like sometimes you actually get tired of being positive, you get tired of being strong, you get tired of being the strong person, you get tired of being positive, you get tired, and honestly that's also okay. Like some days are going to be better than others, and some days are going to be really, really hard. Like this past week that I had was really, really difficult for me. Like I felt really low, and I think it was like the lowest point that I have been during this time in a while. Like I hadn't felt that low in a while, and last week was really difficult for me, and I didn't feel like doing anything, you know. Like I mean, I tried my best to do some things like assignments and schoolwork, like things that I can't necessarily like forego, you know. The responsibilities that I do have, I did try to partake in them, but it was also just very slow. Like sometimes it was just doing like one question, you know, but just knowing that I did something. But if it was up to me, like I would have literally done nothing like the whole week, because it was such a difficult week for me, and just trying to make sense of everything and what must happen. Anyways, so yeah, last week was a very difficult week for me, and I allowed myself to have that difficult week. I allowed myself to feel low, I allowed myself to feel sad, I allowed myself to cry, you know, because not every week is going to be amazing. And this week I woke up and I felt better, you know. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling more optimistic, if I can say, or I don't even want to use the word positive, because I'm not necessarily feeling positive, but like I'm feeling better, like I feel good. The best approach for me has just been taking every day as it comes and being the person that you need yourself to be for that day. Like some days you need yourself to be that productive girly, like I was in my last vlog, and you want to do all these things and you have the energy, and that's amazing. And some days you just need to be the girl who sits in bed and tries to make sense of this whole thing and just binge watches series and eats and cries, and you know, it's okay. Like there's literally no blueprint for this thing, so you should just deal with it the way that you find suits you, the best way for you, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's something that I learned this week about dealing with this pandemic. And yeah, so that's what's been working for me. And also, it is not a productivity contest. Like please guys, don't let social media and all these other places or other people make you feel like this is the time to be doing the most. Like, to be honest, if that's not your personal desire, if that's not what you want to do, if you don't feel like this is the time for you to be doing the most, then don't do it. Like, do what you need to do what's good for you. Only you know yourself best. And if you're not using this time to write your business plan, or you know, start a new venture, or finish all your assignments in one day, like that's also okay. Like, it's actually okay. Be productive if you want to be and you have the energy to be, but don't feel pressured into like using this time to do the most. It really isn't a productivity contest. Like, the situation that we're in is actually not even normal, so we're all just trying to deal with it our own way. And maybe for some people that's being productive, that helps them, but if that doesn't help you, then don't feel pressured to do that. You know what I mean? That's all about the pandemic and dealing with it in a nutshell. Do you, boo boo, do what works for you, period. I don't know why I've been saying that a lot lately. Anyways, another thing that has been on my mind lately is chasing your goals and like following your dreams and all of that good stuff. I have some interests that I feel I had put to the side, or kind of forgot about, or put on the back burner, or whatever, or things that I wanted to do but then thought, nah, let me not do it because it's unrealistic, or like, you know, it's not gonna happen, so why should I even waste time on it, and things like that. But then lately, like, I've just been thinking that, you know, anything is possible, essentially. Like, literally anything is possible. Like, there are people out there that have achieved great things, you know, things that they thought were impossible or far-fetched or whatever. And you know, there's that saying that says it's only impossible until it's done. So that's how I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling really like fired up for my dreams and aspirations, and really going for it, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to share those thoughts on here, just in case anyone needs that encouragement or that motivation. So if you're looking for a sign to follow your dreams, this is it. I really believe that if you put your mind to something and you work hard at it, then it can definitely happen for you. And my thought process is always like, there's so many people that have done what you want to do, so if it can happen for them, why can't it happen for you? You know, like, what makes you different? It's just been my thought process, and now I'm thinking of, you know, actually taking up those other interests that I had pushed to the side and actually, you know, exploring them also, because I mean, you never know if you're gonna like something until you actually try it out and do it. Like, you never know until you try. And I just believe that, you know what, it can and it will happen for me, and it will happen for you as well. Like, whatever your dreams are, whatever your aspirations are, whatever you want out of this life, you can and will have it, like, literally. And I've been watching a lot of like interviews of people that I admire, people doing things that I want to do, and you know, there's a lot of similarities, you know, and sometimes it really is like a mindset thing. Like, you just have to have your mind in the right place. You need to have perseverance. You need to, like, you just need to set your mind to something and then do it, you know. And I think another reason why this has been on my mind lately is because I've been watching a sermon series by Transformation Church called Crazy Faith, and it's essentially about, you know, having crazy faith, like having the faith to believe in those crazy things that you think about, you know. And that series has honestly been transforming the way that I think and my mind, you know, and it's really given me hope again. Like, it's literally given me so much hope for the things that I want to do. And I'll actually link the series in the description box or put it in the cards for any of you guys who want to check it out. It really is like life-changing. But yeah, it's really just given me hope and made me realize that, you know what, I can actually do all the things that I want to do, all the crazy things I want to do. Like, even if it's never been done before, even if I've never seen it happen, like in my family or people that I know, even if I've never seen it happen around me, it doesn't mean that it can't happen for me. Like, what if I'm supposed to be the first, you know? What if you're supposed to be the first, like the first person in your family to be a millionaire, or the first person in your family to own a restaurant, or to pursue that crazy dream, you know? Sometimes you need to be the first. So even if you've never seen it done before, it doesn't mean it can't be done. So essentially, yeah, that's all that's been on my mind. Oh, we're on the last one already. Yes. Yeah, that's all that's been on my mind, just dealing with this pandemic, how I've been dealing, as well as following your dreams, chasing your goals, all of that good stuff. I hope that this was helpful to someone. I hope that it was encouraging. I just hope it gave someone hope or faith that, you know, what you want is possible, and it's possible for you, you know, and that you shouldn't give up on the things that are in your heart, because there's a reason that you have a desire for them in the first place. The reason you have that vision is because you can make it come to life. So yeah, I really hope that this little chit chat was helpful, and yeah, and then also just to know that you're not alone. Like, if you're struggling with this situation that we're in right now and you're finding it difficult to deal with, like, you're not alone. Like, a girl is struggling, but just find a way to make it work for you and do the things that work for you. Find ways to deal with the situation and take it a day at a time. Literally, I've even stopped like hoping for no extension. Like, I've stopped hoping that, okay, at the end of the month I can be free, because literally it's so unpredictable right now and we don't know what's gonna happen. So I've even stopped hoping that they won't extend again. I've just literally gone to the mindset of taking it a day at a time, and I think that is the best approach. Well, that's proven to be the best approach for me. And yeah, just do what you can do on certain days and take it a day at a time. Feel what you need to feel and let it pass. And also, don't give up on your dreams, goals, hopes, all of those good things. Work on them, work hard, and yeah, it will happen for you. It will happen for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for allowing me to chit chat and allowing me to rant a little bit. If you actually watched the chit chat part, I'm now done unplaiting my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is so filthy, like absolutely, my hair is absolutely filthy. So when I wash it and the water turns brown, don't judge me, okay? Anyway, so I'm just going to answer some of the questions that I frequently get asked sometimes about my hair before I go and wash my hair, because a lot of you guys have been asking me. I'm joking, but yeah, I put up a question poll thing, whatever, on my Instagram like a while ago, and I asked people to ask me any questions that they did have about my hair, whatever. So I'm just going to answer those quickly before I go wash my hair. One of the questions was, how long did it take you to grow your hair till this far? So my hair journey is actually very weird, but essentially like November of 2016. Yeah, so like since 2016 until 2020, this is how much my hair has grown. How do I keep my hair so healthy? Girl, I don't know. And that's the honest answer. Like, I don't have an elaborate like natural hair maintenance routine or whatever. I literally only use like 2 products to maintain my hair, which you guys are going to see when I do the wash day routine thing. So I don't know, I think I keep my hair healthy by not doing too much. I just don't do too much. I usually have it in protective styles most of the time, and then I only wear it out for like, I can only survive like a week or so. So most of the time it's in protective styles, and then when I do unplait, obviously I'll wash it, condition it, and do all of that good stuff. But I don't do anything extra like use oils or moisturizers or whatever, which I think I probably should start doing, but I think I just don't have enough knowledge about natural hair products or natural hair in general. So that's why I haven't gotten such an elaborate routine. So I think I'm still like learning and things like that. And yeah, I haven't really invested much time in researching things like that, which I think I should start doing. And if there's a hair brand watching, sponsor your girl so I can try out new products. What do I use to moisturize my hair? I do not moisturize my hair and that's probably a bad thing, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which products work and whatever, but usually I don't use anything to moisturize my hair. What do I use on my edges to keep them intact? Again, I don't use anything like specifically to keep my edges intact, but when I do want to lay my edges, I used to use that soft and free gel. I think it's like a green thing. Again, I'll put it on the screen if I find it, but yeah, that's what I would use to lay my edges, but it wouldn't really like hold. I kind of avoid laying my edges because I'm kind of scared of damaging my edges. So yeah, I don't do it a lot. Do I cut my split ends? No, I do not, but I should start doing that. Yeah, it's actually something I've always wanted to do. I don't know why I've never like done it. I don't know if I can do it from home. Like, can I do it by myself? Should I go to a salon? I don't know, but I don't cut my split ends, but I am going to start. That was about it. So yeah, in a nutshell, I don't really do much to my natural hair. I think simplicity is what works for it. Like, less is more. That's what's been working for me, but I do actually want to get into natural hair products and see what's out there, what can take my hair even further, you know. So if you guys know any natural hair products or whatever, please do leave them in the comments below, like stuff I should try out or check out or whatever. And yeah, let's go wash my hair. Let's go do the wash day routine. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's get straight into my wash day routine. So I don't know if this is important, but just in case it is, I wash my hair with lukewarm water. So the first step in my wash day routine is to saturate my hair with water. This is just so that the shampoo has something to work with. So I'm just rinsing my hair out and making sure that it is super wet. The next step, of course, is to wash your hair with your chosen shampoo. I don't have a shampoo that I use specifically for natural hair, so I've been using the Organics 2-in-1 anti-dandruff shampoo, and that's what's been working for me. When you wash your hair, you want to make sure that you're really getting in there. So like scratch your scalp, do the most, and make sure that your hair is clean. The next step is, of course, to rinse out your hair and repeat as many times as you feel is necessary. So I typically wash my hair a minimum of 3 times, but depending on how dirty I think it is, I may wash it more times. So just wash your hair as many times as you feel is necessary for your hair to be clean. The next step is to deep condition your hair. This is just so that your hair feels strong and healthy and in a good state. The product that I use to condition my hair is the Dark and Lovely Ultra Cholesterol. This is a really amazing product. As you can see, it is almost finished. It really makes my hair feel so strong. When you deep condition your hair, you want to make sure that your hair is still quite damp so that the conditioner has something to hold on to. Okay, I'm just having a moment, so you also want to make sure that you're using a generous amount. Don't be shy, girl, get in there. So I first start by putting conditioner on the outer parts of my hair, and then I will work my way in. So what I like to do is open sections. These aren't like formal sections or whatever. I just open random parts inside my hair just to make sure that the conditioner is getting everywhere. Like I mentioned before, you want to use a generous amount and make sure that your hair is covered in conditioner. So once your hair is full of conditioner, you of course have to wait a few minutes. I think it's about 10 to 15 minutes, but sometimes I go and do other things while I wait for the conditioner to set in. I think the longer that you keep it in, the more effective it will be, but don't quote me on that. Alright, now that the conditioner is done setting in, you of course have to rinse it out. Once you rinse out the conditioner, you can actually feel the difference in the texture of your hair. Well, at least I can when I use this product. My hair really does feel stronger, more healthy, and just a better texture. Once I have rinsed out the conditioner, the next step is to detangle my hair and braid it. I do the braiding just so that it can stretch out my hair. There are of course different methods to stretch out your hair. You could do twist outs, you can do bantu knots, and a variety of other things, but I just prefer to braid it out. So I like to use a wide tooth comb to detangle my hair before I braid it. So what I do is I will comb out the ends first and then work my way to the roots, and once the comb can easily go through my hair, then I will begin to braid it. The size of the braid is completely up to you. I do think that the smaller it is, the more stretched out your hair will be once you unplait it, but ain't nobody got time for that. So I just do like a medium size, and in total I will have about like 8 braids on my head, and this can take me 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so this is how my hair looks once I'm done braiding it. Look like a young Travis Scott. Jokes, but yeah, this is how it looks once I am done. The last step is to apply hair food. Again, I don't have a specific one that I use. I just use what's available in the house at the moment, and during this time it was the Dark and Lovely Comfy hair food. So you just apply this all over your scalp where you open the lines to braid your hair, and then you're good to go. And that is my wash day routine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.